Marry me, Achalugo. Let me build a future with you.
I said, yeah.
Marry me, Achalugo. Let me build a future with you.
I said, yeah.
Don't worry. The Maga still believes I love her.
Have patience, Tunde. The children miss you.
Amaka, what is happening?
You called me Maga. You said I was your ladder.
Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more emotional African stories.
My name is Amaka Okore. At 34 years old, I was a registered nurse living in Dallas, Texas. If you have ever worked in healthcare abroad, then you know the truth. America is not heaven. It is survival. I worked 12-hour shifts at a rehabilitation hospital. Sometimes 14. Sometimes night shift back to back. I cleaned wounds, lifted patients heavier than me, got insulted by angry old men with dementia, held dying people as they took their last breath. And after every exhausting shift, I still came home to an empty house. No husband, no children, no laughter, just silence. But I endured it because I had a dream. I wanted love, real love, not the fake Instagram kind, not the good morning beautiful messages from random men online. I wanted a home, a family, someone to come home to. And then, 2 years ago, during Christmas in Nigeria, I met Tunde Afolayan, and my life changed forever. I met Tunde at a cousin's wedding in Lagos. He walked into the reception hall wearing a fitted senator outfit that looked like it was sewn by angels themselves. Tall, dark, smooth beard, perfect smile, and confident. The kind of confidence that makes women lose their senses. He approached me with a glass of Chapman. "You look like someone who regrets attending weddings," he teased. I laughed. And that was how everything started. Tunde was intelligent, funny, attentive. He listened when I spoke. He remembered little details about me. He called me Achalugo. And when he spoke about his dreams, God helped me. I felt completely. I studied civil engineering, he told me one night as we sat beside the beach. But Nigeria is hard. No opportunities, no connections. Sometimes I felt trapped. Then he held my hand. "But with you beside me, I know my story can change." That sentence destroyed me because lonely women are vulnerable to hope. After I returned to Texas, Tunde called me every day, morning, afternoon, night. He prayed with me, sent romantic voice notes, even woke up at midnight Nigerian time just to keep me company after difficult shift. My friends warned me, "Amaka, be careful." But I defended him. "You think every Nigerian man is a scammer?" 6 months
Marry me,
later,
Achalugo. Let me
he
build a
proposed
future
during
with
a video
you.
call.
I said,
He
yeah.
held up a ring to the camera. "Marry me, Achalugo. Let me build a future with you." I cried. I said yes. And from that moment, my money became our money. I paid for visa processing, lawyers, medical exams, flight tickets, everything. Almost $20,000. Do you know how hard it is to save $20,000 as an immigrant nurse? I skipped vacations, worked overtime, stopped buying things for myself, all because I believe I was investing in my future husband, my future family. The day Tunde landed in Dallas airport, I cried like a baby. I hugged him so tightly, people were staring. Baby, he whispered into my ears, you will never regret choosing me. For the first few months, he was perfect. Perfect. He cooked jollof rice for me after shift, massaged my swollen feet, called me my queen. He even posted me online. I thought God had finally remembered me. 3 months later, we got married, quietly at the courthouse. No big wedding, just peace, or so I thought. But slowly, tiny things began to change. Tunde became secretive with his phone. He started stepping outside to answer calls. Whenever I entered the room suddenly, he would quickly lock his screen. One night, I asked jokingly, who are you hiding from me? He laughed quickly. Baby, Nigerian boys are betting apps now, nothing serious. I ignored it. Love makes intelligent women stupid sometimes. Then another thing happened. Every month, large amounts of money disappeared from our joint accounts. $200, $500, sometimes 1,000. When I asked him, he said he was supporting his widowed mother. And because I grew up in an African home, I understood responsibility. So I kept quiet. But deep inside, something felt wrong. Everything collapsed on a rainy Thursday. I left work early because my head felt like it was splitting apart. The drive home was terrible. Thunderstorm, traffic, pain. I just wanted to sleep. When I entered the house, it was unusually quiet. Too quiet. I heard laughter coming from upstairs. Tunde was inside the bedroom on a video call. I almost walked in until I heard the words that froze my blood. Don't worry, he laughed in Yoruba. The Maga still believes I love her. Maga. Fool. Victim. My heartbeat stopped. Suddenly, my migraine disappeared. I moved closer quietly. Then I heard a woman's voice. Stopped. Possessive. Have patience, Tunde. The children miss you. Children? My knees nearly fell me. Then came the final knife. Once I get my green card, after the interview next week, Tunde said confidently, I will divorce her. Then I will fight for you people to come over. America is too sweet to waste. The woman laughed. You used that woman well. Used? Woman. I couldn't breathe. For almost 2 years, I have been financing another woman's husband. That night, I acted normal. I even ate dinner with him. I smiled, laughed, kissed him. Meanwhile, my soul was dying quietly inside me. Around 2 a.m., after he fell asleep, I unlocked his phone using his fingerprints while he snored. And what I found destroyed me completely. Pictures, family photos, Tunde wearing matching Christmas pajamas with a woman and 2 children. Videos of birthday parties, Messages. Baby, once papers complete, we move to America. Thank you for sacrificing for us. Sacrificing. I was the sacrifice, not him. Then I discovered something worse. He wasn't even an engineer. The man had lied about almost everything. He used to run a small phone accessory shop in Ibadan before it collapsed because of gambling debts. I sat on the bedroom floor till morning, shaking, crying silently. Something inside me died that night. The next day, Tunde kissed my forehead before leaving for the gym. Immediately he left, I opened my laptop and began planning quietly. No shouting, no confrontation, no emotional drama, just silence. Cold silence. I contacted an immigration attorney. I explained everything. The lawyer became quiet, then asked, "Do you have evidence?" I smiled bitterly. "Oh, yes. Screenshots, recordings, bank transfers, family photos, everything." The lawyer told me something shocking. If you continue sponsoring him despite knowing this marriage is fraudulent, you could still be financially responsible for him for years. Years? God forbid. That same day, I withdrew my sponsorship. I wrote a formal statement explaining the fraud, and I submitted every piece of evidence. Then I waited. The immigration interview was scheduled for the following Tuesday. That morning, Tunde wore his best navy blue suit, expensive perfume, polished shoes, confidence everywhere. After today, he smiled. Our future officially begins. I looked at him carefully. This man has slept beside me for almost 2 years. A complete stranger. As we drove to the immigration office, he held my hand. "Thank you for believing in me." I almost laughed. The acting deserved an Oscar. The waiting room was crowded. Couples everywhere. Some nervous, some excited. Tunde sat beside me confidently. Then an officer opened the door. "Tunde Afolayan." He stood immediately, smiling proudly. But instead of inviting us inside, 2 ICE officers appeared behind the man. Everything changed instantly. "Tunde Afolayan," one officer said calmly, "your petition has been withdrawn due to suspected marriage fraud." The smile disappeared from his face. "What?" Then they asked for his identification. He looked at me slowly, confused, panicked. "Amaka, what is happening?" I stood up calmly, smoothed my dress, and looked directly into his eyes. "You said I was a ladder." His breathing became heavy. "You called me Maga." The officers held his arms. "Amaka, please." "And this fool," I whispered coldly, "has closed the business permanently." The entire waiting room became silent. People were staring, but I didn't care. As they handcuffed him, he shouted my name repeatedly, begged, cried, promised explanations, but I kept walking. For the first time in years, I felt powerful again. The drama did not end there. His family began attacking me immediately. Phone calls, insults, Bible verses, threats. His mother called me wicked. His sister said I had destroyed the destiny of innocent children. Then his real wife messaged me directly. "Please forgive him. Don't let my children suffer." Forgive him? Did anyone ask whether I suffered? Did anyone care that I emptied my savings for a liar? That I trusted him completely? That I loved him honestly? No. They only cared because the plan failed. 3 weeks later, something shocking happened. I received a phone call from another woman in Atlanta. Hello, are you Amaka? Yes. My name is Ifoma. I think we're dating the same man. My blood turned cold. Apparently, Tunde has been running the exact same scam on multiple women across America. Different names, different stories. One woman in Chicago sent him money monthly. Another paid for his online business. Another was preparing to sponsor his cousin. We created a group chat, and slowly the truth emerged. Tunde wasn't just a liar. He was a professional romance scammer. For years, dozens of women, broken hearts, destroyed savings, immigration frauds, everything. And suddenly, I stopped blaming myself because predators are skilled manipulators. 6 months later, I thought the story was over. Then one evening, someone knocked on my door. I opened it and froze. Tunde, Tina, bed rough, eyes tired. Apparently, he had been released pending deportation. Please, he whispered, can we talk? Against my better judgment, I listened. And what he confessed shocked me. His wife had abandoned him after learning he got detained. The money stopped flowing. The family turned against him. Even his own brother stole from him. I made mistakes, he cried. But I truly grew to love you. Love? After everything, then he says something terrifying. If they deport me, I have nothing left. For a moment, I saw a broken man. Not a confident manipulator from before. Just emptiness. And honestly, part of me pitied him. But pity is dangerous. Because some people weaponize sympathy. Tunde begged me for one last chance. He knelt down, cried, promised change. But I have finally learned something important. Love without honesty is poison. And loneliness should never push you into accepting deception. I looked at him calmly. Tunde, the day you called me Maga, you buried this marriage yourself. Then I handed him an envelope. Inside was divorce paperwork, signed already. He stared at it silently. And for the first time since I met him, he had no words. Today, the house is quiet again. But this time, the silence no longer hurts. I planted flowers in the backyard, started therapy, traveled, reconnected with friends, and slowly, I found myself again. Sometimes, betrayal doesn't destroy you. Sometimes, it introduces you to your strength. And for Tunde, last I heard, he was deported quietly. No empire, no American dream, just consequences. And me, I finally understood something beautiful. Being single is far better than sharing your life with someone who sees you as an opportunity instead of a human being. So tell me, if you were Amaka, would you have done the same thing? Did she go too far? Or did Tunde simply reap what he sowed? Leave your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to African Folktales by Kairos for more emotional African stories that teach powerful life lessons.